because this is the administration where Trump was famously kicked off of Twitter. That was a huge issue. Like after January 6th, like they removed at the time, the sitting president. It was kind of crazy to remove that person from social media because you've decided that he incited a riot. So for him, without free speech, without podcasts, without social media, they probably wouldn't have had a chance because the mainstream narrative, other than Fox News, was so clearly against him. The majority of the television entities and print entities were against him, the majority of them. So if without social media, without podcast, they don't stand a chance. So they're uniquely aware of the importance of giving people their voice, free speech. But you do have to be careful about misinformation, and you do have to be careful about just outright lies and propaganda complaints, or propaganda campaigns, rather. And how do you differentiate?
Well, I think that there are a couple of different things here. One is, this is something where I think X and Twitter just did it better than us on fact-checking. We took the critique around around misinformation. We put in place this fact-checking program, which basically empowered these third-party fact-checkers. They could mark stuff false, and then we would downrank it in the algorithm. I think what Twitter and X have done with community notes, I think is just a better program. Rather than having a small number of fact checkers, you get the whole community to weigh in. When people who usually disagree on something tend to agree on how they're voting on a note, that's a good sign to the community that there's actually like a broad consensus on this, and then you show it. And you're showing more information, not less, right? So you're not using the fact check as a signal to show less. You're using the community note to provide real context and show additional information.
How do you differentiate? How do you figure that out?
There are some things that a person just would never do.
Have you met Lex Friedman?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
He might not be.
Well, but is he going to take?
Pass your
But is he
Turing
going to
test?
take? Yeah, no. Is he going to take him? Is he going to make a million actions in a minute? It's
He might.
yeah, probably not.
Okay, so it's that. It's
it's
things that aren't
more
possible?
subtle than that. I think these guys are pretty sophisticated, and it's an adversarial space.